What's going on, everyone? Chris from PickDogs.com here with your free pick in the Louisville versus Coppin State college basketball matchup going down Wednesday, November 15th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to PickDogs.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between Louisville and Coppin State. And Louisville coming into this one 1-1 on the year, 0-2 against the number after an 81-71 outright loss at home to Chattanooga as 3.5-point favorites. Meanwhile, Coppin State 0-3 on the year, 1-2 against the number after a 74-60 loss to Mount St. Mary's, sneaking in the back door as 14.5-point underdogs in that game. Now, if we start with Coppin State, it's been ugly for Coppin State. It usually is year after year for the Eagles. I mean, this is a Coppin State team that usually schedules up in the non-conference portion of their schedule to be a little bit battle tested once they get into conference play. But again, they usually get their butts kicked. We saw that already in a 100-55 loss against a power conference team in Virginia Tech already this season. And they also lost by 21 against Towson at home. So, Coppin State not necessarily, doing a whole lot, but they're, like I said, at least you give them credit for scheduling up a little bit. Louisville, on the other hand, well, they had their chance to take care of business against Chattanooga, a Chattanooga team that is still one of my favorite teams to sort of back in the underdog role, but also a team that did lose a lot of talent from the glory days of the last couple of seasons where Chattanooga was really good, made an NCAA tournament push. Again, it's not to say Chattanooga's a bad team. It just for me, they're just not what they were. But the thing about Louisville is that I still can't get this out of my head that this is a team that last year won just 4 games. They won 2 games in conference play, and they didn't do a whole lot to improve the team. They actually lost their best player in El Ellis, who bolted. Now Louisville, you could argue there's a pretty good chance that this team there is a good chance that this team. Sorry, not what I'm trying to say. This team, you could argue, should be 0-2. They narrowly got by UMBC in their opener 94-93, and the Retrievers were a live dog in there, no pun intended. And I still just have a hard time getting past that with Louisville. Coppin State, and the thing I've noticed about Coppin State in the last few years is there's always that one team that they play in the non-conference portion of the schedule, and it's technically scheduling up because it's a power conference team, but there's one team that they always schedule up that always gets their line a little bit overblown just because they're playing Coppin State. A couple of years for a time against Coppin State, that was Georgetown. I think Coppin State actually pulled off the outright upset against Georgetown, if I'm not mistaken, or at least they kept it close against them once. And I think this time around, that could be Louisville. Like I said, Louisville, yeah, sure, they've had the decent performance. They put up 94 against UMBC, but like I said, narrowly got by in that one. And I don't think you can read too much into that 100-55 loss to Virginia Tech, because Virginia Tech just a far better team. So I'm going to take a shot here with Coppin State plus the 18.5. Not one of them rushing to the window to bet, but I'll probably sprinkle a little bit on Coppin State here, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at PickDogs Premium. While you're at PickDogs, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at PickDogs. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.